exercises, but that's fine. Nobody wanted to do them. Whatever.
Whole exercises?
Yeah, like the shadow work exercises.
Oh, sorry. Sorry.
You do be putting in the research, and we sometimes just be.
I don't like therapy work. That's why I'm not in therapy anymore.
Why?
Because I've graduated, Sade. I'm not going to go back and do Algebra 2. We're past that, okay? I'm not doing it. We've graduated.
Put the time in, even though I put 0 hours there. But
I don't need to see it anymore.
I listen to the check-in, so that's my therapy work.
That is not your therapy work.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, wait.
Check
Wait, hold on.
in.
Can we turn these down? Can we turn these down a little bit? Can you turn my mic down?
You'll be like, turn that shit up.
Were you serious? Or?
Yeah, no, I really was. It's your giggle. It's really loud in my earballs. It's okay.
I'm sorry. I'll turn it up.
No, it's okay.
No, it's good. It's cool.
It's also drowning out the cries of Luther, but he's fine.
I have a loud giggle.
It's okay.
It's a beautiful giggle.
Yes.
Honestly, your giggle, your dimples. Fucking
That's how you get the bitches. You be like, hee dimples. And they be like, oh my God, yes.
Yo, quickest story. I took my mentees out to eat, right? Mm-hmm. And one of them, the person was coming back, and I usually get like a special drink. Like I like be like, yo, give me fruit punch and lemonade mix. Mm-hmm. And she was coming back. She was going to grab the cup, and I knew she was just going to go and just get fruit punch. Mm-hmm. My mentee was like, oh, that was fruit punch and lemonade mix. I said,
yeah.
He's like, get my man's order motherfucking right.
Yeah, that's real love. That is real love. How many mentees do you have?
She just walking around Maryland with his whole squad.
What?
I like to pour into the next generation.
He's like a mama duck with like ducklings, and they just follow him.
I have one mentee, and I just feel like I want to do so much more. Yeah. You know? But
I have a cat.
That's enough. He probably is looking.
He needs you.
Yeah, literally and figuratively, and literally, financially. All right, guys. So how are we all doing today?
Well, welcome back everybody to the check-in.
Welcome to the check-in.
Welcome to the check-in.
Gang.
Tall Twin here on the mic because I'm the best, and we got Small Twin over there because she's got the chest.
I don't know. That's you. You got the chest.
I'm trying to have bars here, okay?
Okay.
You got the Crest toothpaste. And we got DJ Soul Did It.
Soul.
Who got the test answers. He got the answers to the test. Okay, so thanks for joining us. Sorry, how's everybody doing? Everybody good?
Doing great.
Doing good.
I'm very caffeinated today, so I'm in a pretty decent mood.
Yeah, I don't have cancer, so I'm good. I'm doing pretty good.
I'm really happy for you.
Thank you.
Do you have any good news?
Or HPV.
Yep. Thomas, do you have any good news?
Ooh, we're going to be at the same festival. That's great news.
Ooh, yes. Festival season has begun.
Yeah, when he says we, he's not meaning Tall Twin, because Tall Twin don't like to leave her house.
That's right.
But, they're going to have so much fun. I'm going to live vicariously through them, and I'm going to be like, wow, it's like I went.
There's going to be a festival right next door in our backyard. When you want to go.
Where?
Broccoli City in RFK Stadium, Largo, DC.
It's right there.
It's right there.
Oh, wow.
And that's in May.
Huh.
Yeah.
That's something to think about.
They're selling out pretty quick. Yeah. And I didn't realize Broccoli City was like a black black curated.
Isn't that Pharrell or something? I don't know.
No, that's something in the water, and he took that out of Virginia. He's bringing that to DC or something.
Wow.
Oh, cool. I like that. Closer things make me happy.
But it was right on the wall. Like, it just made sense.
No.
Something's in the water in Baltimore?
Too, yes.
Nah.
There's always something in the... He should put it in Flint, honestly. Was that poor taste? Our toxic...
So what is our subject today?
Our subject today is how toxic are we? This is just an honest conversation.
Very.
And after that comment, I think let's just go down on a scale of 1 to 10, 10 being like Future and 1 being...
I mean, judging by the reactions in the room from just a second ago, I think I'm pretty high on the list.
1 being Jesus, Hakeem, Christopher. And 10 being Future.
Okay.
Well, how about... Wait. Before we give an exact number, who's the most toxic in the room?
It's definitely not you.
It's not you.
Yeah.
It's probably me. I am my best self.
I want to feel offended.
I have receipts. I'm doing way better. You've only
Are
seen
y'all gonna have
me.
a toxic off?
You're better. You're better. But
You're worse?
Round 1. Toxic.
Honestly, though, it's a good thing we don't have a podcast. But, okay,
Yeah.
you think you're worse than me?
I think our toxic levels are different depending on the person, which makes sense.
Okay.
But like your toxicity level for family members, I think is quite high. It is higher than mine will ever be. My toxic is leaving them alone. You will say words, and I don't have that toxic gene. But
I do say words. My words.
girl. But like, I think if we go toxic based off of just being in general like a toxic human, I think we're pretty on the same level. Like,
But
culture,
different.
friends, family. We have some categories that you pull forward, some that I pull forward. But
Yeah.
overall, I think we're about the same level of toxic. To be quite honest,
Okay.
I think we just balance each other out.
Well,
And you definitely are not.
No, you
Yeah.
are
okay,
a pure
I want to be
soul.
clear. We are all non-toxic people in reality. I will. Yes, y'all looking at each other like, "Whoa, this is news to me." Whoa,
I was like, we are.
no, y'all are
That's so
definitely not
good.
toxic people.
So we're not in practice.
In actuality,
We have decorum. We know when our toxic is okay.
there's a time and a place.
Yeah, like we don't.
well, yeah, because what I was like, but I think for us as non-toxic people, we can recognize when we inch into those toxic ways.
Okay.
Like,
I see what you're saying.
and that is toxic for us.
Okay. All right.
We're not future toxic.
I still would rate myself at about a 7.5.
I feel like I'm like.
From one to future, you're past the present.
7.5.
I feel like I can
have some
be
ref-
like a little Kanye toxic, where I'm just like, oh, I didn't know that was toxic. I'm so sorry. I'm not sorry, but I didn't know. My bad.
I know exactly what the fuck I be saying and doing.
Tell us about your toxic traits.
So
Ooh, Ari Lennox.
here's
Sorry.
the thing.
Looking at broccoli city.
Anyone looking to date, listen.
Here's
She's
the thing.
mean.
I am honest. Very, very uncomfortably honest. So, not that honesty is toxic, but the way in which I deliver my words can be very uncomfortable.
I feel like you only do that if somebody tries you, though. Like, I don't think you toxic out the gate.
No, absolutely not.
Okay.
Out the gate, I'm very nice. Like, very nice. I can make friends with anybody at any time. But as soon as you cross me or anybody that I care about,
It's on it, poppin'.
it's on it poppin'.
It's on it, poppin'.
It's on it poppin'. Like, for real. And I don't know why I'm like that. I'm like a stereotypical short person. But
You have the spirit of a 7'2", 600-pound man.
a
And I believe-
Samoan. I have the spirit of a Samoan.
I love that for you.
Yo, that video. I'd be mad if that's my viral tweet, but the video of that Samoan man just sitting on somebody in the gym, sitting, you sat on me. This man is swinging. That's how I am in my mind.
Hershey showed me a video of some like fit dude. He was like, "This is where I want to get to," and I was just like, "No, that's too much.
That's too much for me.
That's too much.
I can't handle
I feel
that.
like if you are at a size that if you got drunk and accidentally fell on me, I would be hurt. You too big. You're too big. Like if something happens to you, I cannot help you.
Listen,
And I lift as much as I can. I really do. But that size of a man, I'm gonna have to call somebody else.
that
And I can't even call the police because you black. So
my words are that size of a man. So
They are.
I can acknowledge that. On top of that, I also think I'm better than people. So I think that I'm just being honest. I'm being honest. I say this shit all the time. How I think people are like inferior. Oh, see what I'm saying? Apparently, that's not okay to say.
it's not. That is not okay. It's just like you just put it out there, and then there was like no, You know how sometimes people be like, I think this because, you just said, I think this. And
As a matter of fact.
There was never, there was no more.
Yeah, that's why I rate myself at a 7.5, because it's like certain things you just can't change my mind on. Like if I think as a human being, you ain't it. I physically can't change my mind to think otherwise. Now, that's not saying, like, I think I'm better than everybody, or I think I'm hot shit, or I'm super cocky, or anything like that. I'm saying, like, in terms of, like, certain family members, people that shouldn't be named. You pretty low on the human scale in my eyes, so.
I mean, well, you could do that with family a lot, because... I mean, I'm not going to say nothing crazy, but, I know that based on the hierarchy of all the grandchildren, I know where I stand. And it's pretty high. It's pretty high. Now, they might not like me, but that doesn't change where I'm placing, you know what I'm saying?
Exactly. That's what I'm talking about. When I talk about inferiority, that's what I mean. I mean, like, y'all want to throw so much shade my way, and like on paper though,
no, we're not toxic.
I'm doing good.
If we are toxic only reactionarily, that's not a word. Reactionarily.
I was literally about to
say
then
we're not toxic. We're not.
But
we have toxic tendencies. That's all I can say.
Most definitely. Like, I think certain things slip, and I'm just like, oh no, why did I say that?
I'm only toxic when it comes to like pop culture and just life in general. Like, I know the stuff that be popping up in my head when I'm in public situations, I cannot say out loud because people will be like,
yeah.
What is wrong with you? And I'm like, I don't know. This is how I feel inside.
Yeah.
Like, I know we discussed this before when you went to that event, and the one girl was up there saying that she wanted to kill herself, and I was like, I can't come, because I'd have been like,
Thomas was there.
Do a flip. No, I'm just kidding. But like, I don't think it's fair to tell somebody who has experienced awful things in life for an extended period of time. And I don't think it's fair to be like, no, don't kill yourself. You have so much more suffering to do. Like, that's what it sounds like to me. So that is probably toxic in the eyes of the world, because culture says it's great to be alive and you should be alive.
Yeah.
But that's as toxic I can get. And if I pull up the definition of toxic, it is very harmful or unpleasant in a pervasive or insidious way. Am I being insidious? I don't think so. Am I like going out to harm people? No, but I know what I'm saying sounds harmful as shit. So I guess toxic, it depends on who's offended. And
let me add to that, because I looked up the signs of a toxic person. It says a toxic person is anyone whose behavior adds negativity and upset to your life. Many times people who are toxic are dealing with their own stresses and traumas. Yeah. To do this, they act in ways that don't present them in the best light and usually upset others along the way.
Okay.
And we do know some toxic people. Some of us were raised by toxic people. Some of us dated toxic people. Some of us had both of those experiences. Some of us had toxic friends. Maybe all of you are checking the box on every single category I just said. But, as we hee ha ha in here, like, yes, I do think everybody can have a toxic tendency, a toxic moment, especially if you just wake up one day and you're just like,
violence.
Fuck this. I'm pissing everybody off today.
Everybody. I'm causing chaos.
It happens. Like, you want to do it, but it sometimes doesn't happen because you have that little voice in the back of your head saying, you're going to have to deal with this fallout tomorrow.
Yeah. Consequences always keep me not in, well, yeah, they do. They do keep me in check. Because I'm just like, do I really want to get hit in the face for having these views? No. Do I really want to get, like, booed off Twitter for saying, like, not everything that comes to mind needs to be put online. I understand that very quickly, because scrubbing through my Facebook memories, girl, that's been a time.
Yep, and I've been untagging myself and stuff. I'm like, you were the most toxic person I've ever known that I called friend.
Yeah, just like
I'm surprised I didn't die from the fuckery fumes that you were giving off.
The fuckery fumes?
The fuckery fumes.
Well, that's pretty powerful.
Yeah,
words.
yeah.
All right. So we can all agree that our words, maybe even our humor, slightly toxic.
Yes.
Relationships. How would you rate your
I am
toxicity?
the best person ever. Every guy I've ever dated said I was mean, but that's not even true.
Every single one of them?
Yeah. But that's not.
So you have an 100% Yelp rating
on meanness?
Of me.
on meanness.
But I got 100% also other shit too, so I mean I think it balance out. But for real, they're just lying.
They're just lying?
Yeah.
They lied on you,
Do
Yelp.
you guys think I'm mean? See that silence? It was a no.
No.
It was a no.
I was finding my words.
You're mean. How about that?
I took
I know that. I can be. Yes. Sorry.
I do not want my silence to be mistaken. I took a second to think, and I came up with the answer, no.
The way
Thank you.
you talk to the men in your life sometimes.
But I don't be for real.
Really?
It's different if you're not for real.
So you just hee-hee-high?
Okay, so the way I talk to Hershey, it sounds really, really bad, right? But we be joking. He talked to me crazy too. You hear him?
I do.
Unprovoked.
I do.
So I have to come back with some heat.
You defend yourself. That's fair.
But the other two, like one of them was just like really like way too like
Nice.
not nice, like accepting. It's like I need you to hold me to a standard. I shouldn't be able to just like do this and you'd be like, oh, okay. No. And then the other one, he was doing stuff to me, so the audacity for him to call me mean.
Yeah.
I was like, I never called you out your name to your face. And
Keep blooping. Oh, no, we're back.
what did
Okay.
they say after that?
Ski,
Scat.
Scat. Not ski. Oh, no.
Toxic. Anyway, but yeah, I am an angel of God in all of my relationships. I am the perfect person to be with. I'm also a water sign, so you know. I don't understand why you're saying this. Like, you don't know how I do in my relationships. You're saying a lot with your face, and I feel like you're being mean.
I didn't say anything. I'm just
I
thinking.
think you're being mean.
I'm just thinking.
You're thinking very loudly.
Okay.
We can all hear it.
Right. Sometimes my brain is pretty loud. Sometimes it thuds when it thinks. You just gotta accept that. Exactly. I'm finding my words in there.
Okay.
All right.
Did you find them?
The nice ones?
Did you find them?
No, not at all.
And they're that hard to find, Sade? You can't say that I'm a nice person to be in a relationship.
You are a nice person to be in a relationship with.
Why did I have to ask for that? Why did I have to ask for that, Sade?
Because the way you talk to these men, I'm just like, do you like these
That's the
niggas?
way you talk to the one that contributed to your life.
Yeah, basically.
Okay, so
Fuck 'em.
I'm confused.
For life.
I'm confused.
I know, it's confusing. I understand that.
I talk to them very respectfully 90% of the time. But that 10% where we're just joshing, you know, anything goes. And if they ever like, you really hurt my feelings when you said that, I'll be like, wow, I did not intend to hurt your feelings.
Really? You wouldn't be like, wow, stop being a bitch?
No, I would say that in my head. But I wouldn't say that to their face. They're already hurt. Why am I hurt them more? I gotta be with them. That's some stuff you say when you leave in a relationship. Like, oh, you were hurt? Yeah, this is not gonna work for me. Any bitch made.
That's why I rate myself at a 7.5. Because that's when I'm just like, you soft as fuck. I can't be around a soft ass little bitch. Like, that's not okay to say.
So, how are you in relationships? Because now, I've been called mean, and you sounded way more mean than
I'm wonderful.
sound.
I'm absolutely wonderful. I'm a godsend. Honestly, I'm too good. Like, Whoa.
So it's just funny because when I said that, you know what I'm doing right now? That's what you did. So I'm just trying to find, like, why is this so hypocritical? You know what I'm saying?
It's
Like,
not hypocritical. It's just like I'm telling facts. Like, I am amazing. I'm literally amazing.
I agree. Why didn't I get this support?
I really don't mean. They don't stick around long enough for me to be mean to them and talk to them crazy. It's 5 months. 5 months. We can't hee-hee-ha-ha and
Why not?
me call you a bitch. Like, within the first 5 months, at least give me a
Thomas?
6 month.
Let me ask you a question, Thomas.
All right.
If somebody was like, ha ha, Thomas, you so funny, you a bitch. How is that,
That's too much.
how
can't-
how does it go from there? Is there any point in time in a relationship where that's okay? Like, she's saying we don't get past the 5 months to hee hee ha ha. I come out the gate with the foolishness. But
I was-
just, let me know from the male perspective.
I was specifically told though, don't ever call me a bitch, even if we fighting.
Right.
So I was like, that's my everyday word.
That's valid. If one of the dudes that was gonna call me a bitch, I would be like, excuse me? Who are you talking to?
I have a strict
No name calling.
Yeah, no calling out of the name.
Only pet names.
Pet
like,
names,
hey,
great.
Sugar Bear,
All of that.
Molasses Foot.
But like, I would love to throw out a "you stupid bitch." Like, go give me the, but I can't.
Oh, that's what you do with your friends.
See,
so
that's what I'm
toxic.
saying. Like, it's like my relationships, 5 months. I can't reveal all that.
But would you be okay if he called you stupid bitch?
As long as I can't. No.
You want to be able to toss it, but
Then I'd have to get
Toxic.
I'd have to get my
Toxic ass
uncles
bitch.
involved if you call me a bitch. Uncle Mike, he called me on my name. Where you at? On 4th and Ave. 4th and Avenue. That's where him and his people stay.
Avenue and Boulevard.
Avenue and Boulevard. But yeah, okay.
You're a toxic bitch. That's not.
I think you just got to respect their boundaries. If they're cool with the,
I'm a boundary breaker.
Call them they hard ER.
That is something I love to do.
I feel like I have to bleep that.
Please do. Please do.
I feel like that.
Please do.
This
But
is
that
a toxic episode. I don't know how to.
that is
filter
starting
for
to
this.
become my favorite thing. Like,
My favorite is nonsensical.
get ready for the bleeps.
That's-
What's our timestamp right now? Where are we at? I'll write it down.
I made a stamp.
Like, I always am just like, you stupid. Like,
You
bitch. You That's my favorite insult now.
I think the funny thing is I won't bleep nigga, but I'll bleep.
Yeah, that's too much. That's a hard
The
word.
first time she said it.
Oh my god! I have to bleep so much.
I was like, oh my god.
All right. What about like cunt and like twat? Keep
Those
bleeping.
things that just make me laugh. I don't think I would be offended.
Yeah, I'm not bleeping those.
if somebody was.
So if your significant other was like, "Wow, you cunt muffin," that's cool.
Be like,
Wait.
No.
Once again.
Boundaries.
He
Yes.
said no name calling.
No.
None.
Oh,
Name.
none at all.
Yeah, none.
None.
Not even playfully.
No. Well, pet get names, blah, blah, blah.
She is very much like, what do you mean? How does a relationship exist
So
without this?
I'm being real. That's why I'm single, because I don't know how to act in a relationship, honestly. Because I feel like I have to hide 18 of my personalities in order for you to stick around, and then just fucking like you don't anyway. So it's just like
That's why I put them all to the front.
all 18.
You going out with me and my other 17 personalities, and if you can hang after
Nah.
that, cool.
I'm gonna give you
You not
3.
pass that test? Come on.
I
I'm
don't
gonna give
want
you
my
3
time.
at
No, I
best.
don't need my time wasted. I need you to tell me that you can handle all 18. Okay.
I'm a lot. I've gave myself a 7.5 on the toxicity scale. I am a lot to deal with. I
Be a
gotta
lot
prep them
upfront.
for shit like that.
They can't
Gotta
just get that shit right off the
I
top.
gotta
They
get
gotta
that shit the fuck
bring that shit Holiday season.
like I have to ease you in to
No,
like
you don't.
oh
No, you don't.
you have a very dark sense of humor. Oh, it's this dark? Oh, like you really cool with like not live okay, like okay.
Put it all to the front.
Some people are not okay with that.
That's good. They need to leave and not waste your time.
My drug use makes people highly uncomfortable. And I just smoke weed.
But
And
that's
dabble in some,
Yeah, so
you
that's
know. I dabble. I dibble dabble. You know what I'm saying? Makes people very uncomfortable.
Okay.
So it's like even that side of myself, I feel like I have to like hide, you know? I don't know how to act in a relationship where I can
Right,
just
but wait.
be-
But that's different. If we're, because now we're crossing different cities.
We
But like,
are?
Yeah,
yeah,
yes, we
because if they are uncomfortable with your drug use, right? And that's something that's part of your life that you want to keep part of your life.
Weed
maybe
is not a
that's-
drug.
maybe that person's just not for you.
What was that look for?
I just the tangent that's happening right
Alright.
now.
Yeah, we could just
All right.
discuss. But yeah, I don't
We
think
are
that has.
on relationships.
I think it'd be toxic. I don't want to go that far. Let me switch for a second. I have found 11 characteristics that define a toxic person.
Okay.
I would like y'all to kind of nod or oh my God,
don't know.
11.
Never have I ever.
Jesus. All right, so first, they always blame you for everything wrong.
No.
Ever had anybody like that in your life?
Oh.
Yeah.
And this is if we have toxic people, then I will put my finger. I know who they are.
That's 5 fingers right there.
We can skip the 6 right now.
Yeah, absolutely. But I would never do that to somebody else because
Right.
I have self-awareness and accountability, which is annoying. It's annoying sometimes.
I feel like it's like a reverse toxic for me where I'm so self-aware at times that maybe I'll blame myself for things I don't need to blame myself for.
Oh, yeah, that sounds like you.
Me?
Yes, you. You, nigga.
That one doesn't need a bleep for it.
Oh, no.
Yeah, that does sound like, you're included in
Yeah,
it.
yeah.
I blame myself. Okay, I'm working on that, guys.
There may be things that you don't need to blame yourself for that you'll take the onus on. And it's like, all right. Number 2, they never admit their mistakes.
Yeah, that's them. That's how they do.
Okay. All right, listen. I'm very stubborn. I am very stubborn because I don't believe I'm wrong. Like, I just never felt
I
that.
remember the first time we got into a discussion that we didn't agree. This was years ago. And I remember you said this line, which you use often, which always makes me laugh.
Everybody's entitled to their wrong opinion.
Yes, that is exactly the one. And I was just like, the fuck she just
I fully believe that. That's how I just end conversations where I'm just like, I'm not going to argue with you because you're wrong and I'm right. Like, I
will say I do have one toxic tendency that when shit goes wrong, I need it to not be my fault. I need it to not be my fault. You remember that day when I couldn't find my filters and I was like, Shorty, where did you hide my filters?
I thought you were messing with me, though. I wasn't sure if you were serious.
I wasn't sure either. It wasn't until I found it and I was like, oh, that was me.
She was like accusing me of stealing something. And I was
Hey.
like,
That's what I do at the jump. I was like, this can't be me. I put all my shit in a particular place. Until I find it, I'm like, yep, I did that. That was me.
I mean, you did that with the sriracha and it was on the counter.
I was like, where's my sriracha? Yeah.
Like,
it's
I'm
a problem.
high key like defending myself. Like, Tiff, I didn't take your sriracha.
She took it until I found it, and it was on the counter.
Not admitting you're wrong is that's literally me and my sister. Our last big argument was literally on if the size of the pan makes a difference in it when you're baking something.
Ooh. Does it?
Yes.
Okay.
You don't like that shit.
If it's a dark pan, if it's a light pan, how much dough can fit in it? Because if it's a thinner amount, then it cooks faster. If it's thicker, it takes longer. You
Controller that. Anyway.
I think this is the most upset I've ever seen.
Yeah.
It's about baking. Oh, it's so sweet. Thomas, you're adorable.
Oh my
Oh,
God.
my goodness. Okay, continue. I'm so sorry.
You can't call a grown man adorable.
Oh, nigga, that's hard as fuck.
I feel like real men will take the adorable compliment.
Really? Really? Hell yeah. Stand in that
I feel
king.
Adorable versus cute. Which one?
This is a tangent.
I got to phone a friend.
sorry.
Yeah, I'm going to phone a friend.
Sorry.
I'm going
Okay.
to phone a friend by the end of the episode. Number 3, they disregard your boundaries.
Yep, that's what they do.
I'm a boundary crusher. So,
Yeah,
yep,
you
that's
did
one
it.
for me.
Yeah, I was about to say, if you get 6, you might be toxic and
All right. So, here, I have an explanation. Okay. So,
being a boundary crusher.
I have
What?
a 0.5 out of what number are we on right now?
That was just 3.
I'm a 0.5 out of 3. We got 11?
Yeah.
I'm
Okay,
2.
you gotta hold your comments to the end.
Okay.
We gotta get through it.
Okay, that's fine. That's fine.
4, they are dishonest.
No.
Yeah, we're all good.
I'm not good at lying.
Dishonest people be like,
Lying really makes me like it makes me sweaty. It gives me like an anxiety. It's like
Yeah.
I can't lie to you.
oh man, I wish I could lie sometimes. But
Me too.
Well, yeah, I mean at work. Like I
I be
can
looking
lie
at
at
people
work.
dead in their face, and my eyes are like, I'm lying right
okay,
now.
I will lie to people that I don't care about or in things that don't matter.
Oh yeah,
Shoot,
I
if
will
they-
lie to my job all day long. I'm sick.
Anybody
y'all.
here steal from?
y'all.
Never mind.
Steal from Walmart?
Yes.
No, I can't.
Yeah,
I can't.
bro, I bought.
I think about it.
Oh right, you don't go to Walmart no more.
That's
I
me.
do.
That's
Okay.
me.
I do.
I went the last time I went to Giant. I scanned something twice, and I couldn't find a lady to take it off. So next time I went there, I was like, I scanned this twice, so I should get one, right? And I felt like I was stealing, but I was like, no, I paid for this. Like, I paid for I was having a whole fucking
She had
moment.
a whole moment.
Wow.
Yeah, so I can't.
Bless y'all soul. It all started once when I had a vinyl underneath like a little plastic cabinet and forgot to pay for it. And then after that, I was like, what is this feeling?
Yeah, those self-checkouts, they like, steal now.
I tattled on my cousin for stealing like a fake.
Mr. Steely?
No, that's my
Oh.
nephew. My cousin. I only got one of them. Actually, no, I got two. Anyway.
I'm telling on the cousin.
Yeah, no, I told, but it was something stupid. It was like one of those
Like bubble machines or something?
Yeah, a little
like
quarter.
Yeah.
And it was like a ring, like a gold ring, and he was
Right.
like, I want that ring. And it was just sitting on the shelf, and my mom was like, no, don't touch that. And so he touched it and put it in his pocket, and I was like, Mom,
Ooh.
Mateo took that ring.
Damn, you didn't know that?
All right, number 5. They play the victim.
I'm going to have to give myself a 0.5 on that. Because 9 out of 10, you did something to me.
I don't like being a victim.
Me neither.
I like being a survivor or pulling the trigger,
I don't
as
play the
Rihanna.
victim. I be the victim.
Bad gal. What did she say?
Bad gal.
Bad gal. I'd rather be the shooter than the victim or something like that. Yeah, I don't like being a victim. Weakness makes me
I like
sick.
it because I get shit.
Number 6. They invalidate your feelings.
No.
I have to give myself another 0.5.
All right.
Whoa.
Maybe I'll give myself. Yeah.
God.
Because I'm just like, why are you being a bitch?
Yes. That's really what I'm really on this. Some like, why are you being stupid right now? You're being stupid. Your feelings are valid, but you're fucking stupid. Stupid bitch.
Yo,
But I can't.
Sometimes the feelings aren't valid.
I actively fight against these things, like to the point that these aren't things anymore. Literally, in a group, we're trying to keep somebody accountable, but I'm telling everybody, but guys, you got to make sure their feelings are valid.
If they're wrong, they're wrong though. I don't feel like it's wrong
Yeah.
to say that.
And if you feel like somebody did something to you when they didn't, your feelings are wrong. They didn't do shit to you.
You can't tell someone their feelings are wrong.
But sometimes
You
my
can't.
feelings
it's not
are
okay.
It's
like
not
you shouldn't
okay.
do it. But I think
That
I
actions could be wrong.
I think there are moments when it's like when I thought you took my filters or my sriracha, I was wrong.
Your feelings are inaccurate.
Yes.
Okay.
So
okay,
there's,
all right.
I think as a society,
Using a synonym for wrong. and
Yeah.
getting a different
No, but I
reaction.
mean,
But it's true.
I
'cause
think-
it wasn't accurate for me to feel like somebody stole my shit when I put it somewhere that I couldn't find it.
and having those conversations, I don't feel as toxic necessarily if you can just like. There was a moment. I'll use myself as an example.
Okay.
Like I'm explaining a situation in therapy, and my therapist is just like, okay, what were the facts of the situation, not how you felt about the situation.
Right.
And I feel like people don't have the tools to be able to like say that in that way.
And people
Right.
don't want to because it's sometimes if you look at the facts of a situation and it's hard, but
Yeah.
to remove your emotions from it, you will get to a very different end result than if you were like, well, I felt like this person didn't care about me because they didn't call me on my birthday.
Yeah.
That person got diagnosed with cancer that day and shut down. Like,
You're not wrong.
your feelings matter.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not going to say they
Okay,
don't matter.
Cool. It's-
But the way that you're carrying yourself, your feelings can't matter more than somebody else's feelings too.
Sade, that's got to be a tidbit. The validation of feelings should be a tidbit.
Absolutely. I
We'll
think
get into it, yeah.
I think we should because it's something that I struggle with all the time. Like when I do get into arguments with people, I want to have a nice balance between like validating their feelings, but also I genuinely feel as though they're wrong.
Right.
9 times out of 10, I think I'm right.
Understand.
That's me being toxic.
What number? What number are we on?
This is number 7.
Okay.
Number 7, they don't listen to you.
Number 7, they don't
If you're
listen.
saying some stupid shit, why? Why do I have to use my ears? Why do I need to lend my ears to some stupid ass, dumb ass, fuck ass bullshit that's coming out of your mouth?
I choose not to listen in general. I don't answer my phone, so I don't return text messages. So I have a toxic communication trait in the fact that I don't like to communicate. I like to be left alone.
I like my expectations for communications are very high. So that if that in a sense, I expect people to come correct. If you...
Maybe I should have read these descriptions too, because like someone is toxic when they only care about their needs above yours. Any relationship or friendship is about that mutual understanding that you get from them.
No, there are definitely people that I talk to that I'm like, I do not give a fuck what you got to say.
Ooh, no, I don't feel that. No,
But
everybody I talk to.
You know, this is an introvert versus an extrovert.
Okay.
I don't give a fuck. Stop talking to me. I'm done.
Or
I've reached my limit.
Let your talking have depth.
The toxic levels in this room have just grown, and I did not
wasn't
aware.
See, you wanted to go through it and ask questions.
We got 4 more left to go.
We could have just been like, oh yeah, our words and our humor is toxic, but now we getting into the nitty gritty. Now, yeah,
nitty gritty, big titty.
7.5. I'm sticking to that number. I think it's valid. Self-awareness on 100.
8. They are harsh towards others.
Fuck them. Yeah, that's me. Harsh
towards others.
HARS. Okay.
I get told that a lot, but I think it's just my delivery. I don't intend to be awful to people, but I do get told, like, especially the way that I text or I message people.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm like, I'm very deliberate with what I don't waste words.
She doesn't.
So I'm sorry, it looks like I'm mad at you. I'm not, I promise.
Like sometimes you're okie dokies. I'm like, does this bitch have an attitude? No, she doesn't.
No, I don't.
She just doesn't have.
I don't know what else to say.
Me, harsh towards others, that's my honesty.
This is interesting. And this is how it is. When someone is kind towards you, but is harsh towards others, they aren't showing their genuine selves towards you. In fact, they may be masking their real personality for your sake. This is both toxic and manipulative, especially towards the receiving end of their behavior.
No, I need to give an explanation.
I'm gonna say, and this is not an excuse,
right?
But in my childhood, when I was growing up, and I will keep this very short, there was a person in which I had contact with a lot, that had a big impact over how my life was. Mm-hmm. That I felt like my only option was to manipulate this person so that I could feel safe. So that is a skill that I picked up that I know myself I have to watch. Because it's very easy for me to pick up on what makes somebody happy and what'll help them, do what I need them to do.
Oh yeah, Jedi mind trick people.
Yeah, I have to really keep myself in check and not overwrite somebody's feelings and wants because I know I can get them to do what I want them to do. Yeah. So I will own that one.
I'll own that one too. Yeah.
My last piece of that will be, I do think there's a difference between blunt and harsh, but...
Oh, really?
People take it the same.
We could chop that up after. We can go through our explanations because I feel
chop.
This is so interesting.
My 4 toxic qualities that I have explanations for.
All right. Number 9, they make you question your sanity.
No, I don't do that to the people.
That's fucked up.
I used to.
We have enough mental issues. We don't need to share that.
No, I just...
Sharing is not caring in this one.
Sometimes when things got really heated, I used to, but I stopped. I noticed and I was just like, that's fucked up. Stop doing that. Don't do that. Don't be that person. Yeah, no.
I gaslight myself before I do it to somebody else.
Oh, yeah, I gaslight myself all day, every day. Bitch, you're fucking crazy. You're insane. You weird
think these
bitch.
people love you?
They don't love you.
If anything, I'm toxic to myself. Yeah, that's...
Boom. That's another tidbit.
Number 10, they are inconsistent.
No. I have 18 personalities, but they're all consistently crazy.
Can you read some more on that one?
Got you. Inconsistent people are bad for your mental health, especially when they're your romantic partner. One minute they're into you, and the next they don't want anything to do with you.
Oh, no. That just means I don't like you. No, I'm not inconsistent.
So...
I felt like niggas made me feel inconsistent.
Right.
Because as soon as I stopped doing the shit that they like, they were like, why are you acting like this? And I was getting gaslit.
Yeah.
But... Why you acting weird? Why you acting
weird
weird
to me? That's what I heard you say!
I don't, like... They got me. They got me, too. Because I was like, damn, I am being a crazy bipolar bitch. And then I was like, wait, no, I'm not.
So the thing with me is I I contradict myself all the time.
Yes.
But consistently.
Yes.
I consistently contradict
No,
myself.
you need to go ahead and take this L.
For
Go ahead and put that
real?
one down.
For
yeah.
real, though?
Yeah.
For real,
yeah.
though?
Yeah. Since you airing it out, go ahead. I wasn't gonna say nothing, but you caught it. Go ahead.
Listen.
No, I'm not listening no more. What's the next number? Write that down.
I'm consistent in my contradictions.
Write
just
that
have to
down.
keep
What's
up.
the next one?
The last one, they are selfish.
Yeah, I'm a selfish bitch. I'm a selfish bitch.
I mean, yes, I am. Like,
You're an only child.
I'm an only child.
I was the baby.
Yeah.
It's in our dinner.
Yikes. I'm 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
1, 2, 3, 4 and a half. I got 4 and a half.
I got 6.
Oh, you got the magic number.
I rated myself at a 7.5. Self-awareness on a hundo. A hundo.
And I said I wasn't, so I'm not.
You have half. You in the middle.
I'm
No,
probably
he's
somewhere in
11.
Oh.
Yeah, that's a 4.5 out of the 11, sis. You almost.
Yeah, I'm probably somewhere at like a 2.
You're at a 2?
Yes,
think
because
it
he's
was
a sweet person. He's the best of us.
See, I gotta be. That's why I thought. That is why. I'm about to say something crazy. That's why I thought me being with a toxic individual as a partner, it would just balance us out.
No, that's not how that works. That's not how that works.
Yo said
You
if
can't
I
put
take
two spoiled pieces of food together and be like, I made a good ass healthy
But I
meal.
can't put like a fresh piece of food and a spoiled piece of food together and not expect that.
Yeah, you need 2 good pieces of food, Sade. That's what that means.
I'm working on
you
myself,
take a
okay?
positive
I'm
pole
still in
and a
therapy. I
negative
haven't
pole.
graduated yet, okay? I know I need work, okay?
She said, I'm gonna get another toxic person. It's gonna balance me out.
I can just handle like
You both would be a menace to society.
Oh my god.
I love that though. It was nice
We need to
until
close out.
it was nice until I
feel
got my
like-
feelings hurt.
That's what toxic niggas do.
This might need a part 2.
I mean, I still haven't done my explanations, but
No,
if
go
we need
ahead.
to end this, that's fine.
What's our time?
What's our time?
41.
That's not bad. Give me 4 minutes. Okay.
We got 4 minutes on the clock.
So, my stubbornness. I get that from my dad. He is African.
I get it from my
Okay.
dad. I get it
Very
from my
much
dad.
aware of it. Very much working on it. You know how I went on my tangent about how I don't think I'm wrong, and 9 out of 10 times I'm always right. That's where that comes from.
Okay.
That man would never. There would be a very, very cold, blistering day in hell before that man admitted his faults. And so, I pride myself on being self-aware. I can at least admit that I contradict myself.
That's true.
I can at least admit that I am stubborn at times.
At times. Yep.
That's as much as I can admit. I'm working on
Yeah,
myself.
there's growth there.
It's
And that's
so
what
much growth.
That's what matters.
Me 5 years ago, like, I swear to God, and I told Tiff this, like, after a weekend of her just seeing me very drunk and high and crossfaded,
Like, oh,
Mm-hmm.
just making the most,
Right.
just. I told her, I was like, Tiff, you were meeting me at my best self, because me, like, 5 years ago, me 2 years ago, me 4 years ago in law school, like, just very dark. There was just a lot of dark energy. So I am working on myself, but I do know I'm stubborn. I know that I cross boundaries because I try to uplift people. People around me, when they're complacent and stagnant, I like to push them off the edge.
Right.
And I've been told several times within the past month, I don't know, whatever, it's still happening, I'm working on it.
Right.
I've been told, like, to back off, and I'm just like, okay, that's fine. Like, I'm learning to, like, lead people to the watering hole and not push them in. But, like, before, you getting in. You can't swim, neither can I. Let's drown together. Bye. And that's not okay. And I can understand that that's not okay. So that's me admitting that, yeah, I crossed some boundaries. Invalidating people's feelings. If I genuinely feel as though you're wrong, it's really hard for me to not invalidate your feelings because I think you're wrong. I think feelings can be wrong. My
Right.
feelings can be wrong, and they have been. A lot of times, I think we put our emotions in the driver's seat when they should really be in the passenger seat.
Well, that's a bar.
Yeah, so it's
Put it
just
on a shirt.
like I have that type of awareness, and so I can peep bullshit and like I just say it how it is. Like, you wrong. If you wrong, you wrong. But that can come across as invalidating people's feelings, and I am working on that as well. Being harsh towards others, that's my honesty. It's just my honesty. If you want some bullshit, I'm just being honest. You want some bullshit. Like, I'm sorry. Not sorry. That's just, it's like, it's just, I got nothing for you. And then inconsistency and selfish, I don't even want to talk about those because I contradict myself, but it's like funny. In a relationship, though, I think I'm pretty consistent.
Do we think that, and this is just a quick yes or no question,
right?
Because we don't really have time to get into it, but do we think that all and or most toxic behavior stems from trauma?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. I agree. Yes, I would say yes as well.
Yeah, absolutely. And I'm working through my trauma right now. So, I mean, it's a work in progress. We're at a 7.5. A year from now, I hope I get to a 4.2. I hope I calm down. I hope I calm down a lot.
I think 4.5 is a sweet spot for me. I think I need to stay there.
You don't want to get to a 1?
Nah, because one Tiffany was high school Tiffany. And high school Tiffany got her feelings hurt all the fucking time. So we need a little bit of toxic. We need a little bit of seasoning.
A little bit of barrier.
Yep.
Okay.
But,
if we do part 2 to this, definitely want to talk about positive toxicity.
Is that a thing?
I think my toxic trait, right? Mm-hmm. It may or may not be, but like, for example, in The Last Dance, the Michael Jordan doc, right?
I didn't watch it. I don't know why.
It is a thing.
It's so he literally would like somebody would like do something. It might not even include him. He would make up a story in his head that included him to motivate himself. And I do that a lot. So it's like
we need to do part 2 on this. We do. I'm fascinated.
You're fascinated?
Yep.
It's one of those things that like somebody will like achieve, and in my head, like I'm literally cheering for them for real. But in my head, it's like, oh, they think they're better than me. Oh, I got to outperform that.
Okay, so
it's like there's no reason I need to think that way. I could just be like, let me perform better. But that motivates me.
That's an interesting. I've never heard this before, ever. Positive toxicity?
Yes, you have. I have. It was on our episode list.
Yeah, we did have an episode about it.
Just stay positive.
Oh,
good vibes only.
But that's toxic positivity, not positive toxicity. That's
positive
different.
Toxicity is thing. I Googled it.
But toxic positivity is a separate thing from that. That's a I'm going to smile through everything because life is so amazing.
But that's super toxic still. We're still fucked up.
Yeah, I mean, I'm down for a part 2. I'm fascinated.
All right, let's get the fuck up out of here.
Let's get the fuck up out of here. All right.
Love you guys.
Love you guys. Be kind to yourself.
Be kind to others.
And be the beautiful galaxies that you were meant to be. Follow us. Huh?
I was just ad-libbing. Y'all be those galaxies.
Oh, yeah. Y'all be those galaxies. But I was going to say, follow us at the check-in tour.
Was that toxic?
I'm sorry.
It was just mean, I think. See how I feel when people be like, you're so mean. No, I'm not. Lighten up. Anyway, see you guys later. See you next time. Bye. I have like phlegm in my throat.
Listen, I'm just a whole...
I bet it's that gut shit.
Left me with so
maybe it's like getting the...
I have to beep out.
I'm so sorry. I didn't know
was not okay. Nigga. Good. No.
Now I gotta beep out the outro because I like that.